Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well. Listen, so guys, I don't know now, about a week or two back, I released an Invocation demo vid on the Demon Lord Mammon. So now I'm doing the actual vid of him. Okay, so watch them and make notes with them in sync. It'll make a lot more sense now. I just felt I wanted to get that out first. So again, before I get in the vid and teaching on Lord Mammon, guys, again, if you need any of my service from spell work to tarot readings, again, I do mine invocation wise with a few entities I work with very closely for things like that. So your readings are always full of a lot of insight, advice, and guidance, and of course consultations, and then of course the chaos magic course I have out with along with Indigo priestess ever did, which is pretty amazing. Okay, and it's a very good starting ground for any level of practice. Actually, it's even if you've been practicing for years, there could be something new in that you're not familiar with. The working with sigils, how powerful they are. Anyway, guys, so this information I'm going to share with you now, I'm sharing the information with you on this entity. I'm not saying don't work with him. I'm not saying work with him. It's truly up to you. I'm just here to teach these things. Okay, so the demon lord Mammon. Firstly, he is the demon of greed. He is extremely powerful, okay? And he is one of the darker, heavier ones. So when working with him, and this is what I want to teach us, you have to know a few things. Besides being the demon of greed, he can, and hear me carefully now, based on the spellcast that's working on your behalf, or based on your ability to work with entity and obviously relationships, he definitely will come through for you in the regards for money and wealth, okay? And he's one of the ones that does it by any means. It doesn't like most other money prosperity spells, they not like ridiculously slow, but at a good momentum, things will start to flow into your life and doors open and boom, you know. He does it a lot more, I'd say faster and by any means. That's important. So, you know, it depends on you. He will help you obtain this through any means, even the darker means. So it's good to know. But he will obtain it for you. Like I said, if worked correctly, this is what he does. So a couple of things. This is a bit of an obvious one, but I think it's important again for this specific entity. If you are in any way religious, right, and that doesn't mean believing in many different pantheons and entities out there. That's different. But if you're religious, you're stuck to a certain creed, a one set creed. Don't work with him, rather. Okay, you cannot just like not get him to help you. You do face the chance of like unpleasant backlash. So rather stay away if that's the case. Also, um, when you are working with this being, if you choose to, right? If you have a need or a desire, now desire is quite powerful. Maybe I should do a bit on that sometime. Or again, that's the type of stuff I teach in my one-on-one consultations. Desire is extremely powerful. It's like jet fuel in your engine, okay? If channeled in the right direction. If you have desire and need behind your workings, right? That is awesome. But if it's filled with pure greed, now I'm not trying to be all holy moly and stuff, but I'm teaching you. If you guys are filled with pure, like that fucking just greed behind your work, it will still work if everything else is done correctly, right? But because that is the fuel in the tank with this specific entity, it can lead to certain addictions and recklessness in your life. So that's a warning as well, okay? With this one, be careful. Or, like I say, get a proper practitioner to do the work for you. Some more points. Okay, so getting in touch with Demon Mammon and why you might want to. You've heard why, possible reasons why. So he doesn't offer protection for you as such. As your relationship builds on, he could if he chooses to. Okay, that is up to him then. But as the relationship builds on. So to get in touch with him, you're going to need his sigil, 2 candles, one green, one black. Each candle scribe his name on there and embalm with like a cedar oil, eucalyptus oil. Okay, and then if you can, you don't, it's not absolutely necessary, but if you can, bind it in copper wire or some sort of clean steel or a black string. Put those two together, and then your A4 page with his, you're going to hand draw his sigil, which I'll show you now. And again, you guys can adorn it as much as you want to thereafter with printed images. I'm going to show you one that I drew the other day. I'll be honest, I obviously have printed ones as well, framed. This one isn't the neatest, and I'm showing it to you just so that you can see I'm no artist. That isn't the point. The point is to show respect on entity sigil, which is very important to them. So I will show you my untidy version, okay, so that you can chill out about it and do it yourself on your A4 page. On top will be his incantation, which is Tassa Mammon Onka Lirak. Tassa Mammon Onka Lirak. And offerings. Again, pretty basic, but I like bread rolls, fresh breads. You can give chocolates, fruits, nuts, alcohols, oils, incense, whatever you give on your area that you're using, try and give it in abundance. Like I usually give 1 glass of wine to an entity with him. I sometimes do 2 or 3, and you really go overboard. If it's too little, I'll be honest, he might not even come through. He wants to know you at least understand him, and you want to understand him better, and you really want to work with him. So give a lot of offerings of whatever you put out there, okay? And remember, green and black candle. So this is his sigil, guys. Again, I said not the best drawn, but I wanted to just show you it's the effort that goes behind it, and it also gives you muscle memory and visual memory for when you start calling entity. And when you start calling entity, want everything set up. It's the same simple process, but again, it can take practice. Be patient. Left hand down above sigil, staring into flame, and if possible another sigil behind the flame. Right hand up, and you call that incantation. You call that over and over. Watch my few demo vids and feel for that change in tone. Call entity, welcome entity, introduce yourself, embrace entity. And those are the type of injections you're going to put on your petition. So on your petition, it's always your incantation on top, hand-drawn sigil, and words like, I call you forth and I welcome you, Lord Mammon. You put your name there, and you put yourself forward. That is an initial invocation. Okay, guys, again, if you like the vid, show the like. If you need any more service, simply send me a message. I'll get back to you. And if you can, yeah, share the vids, guys. Be good.